So you want to be a Pokemon master. You want to be the one who can withstand the test and be the best. Well, unfortunately, we don't all live in a Pokemon world. We live here. Woo! Save the Earth! It's safe to say that many people have put hundreds of hours into Pokemon games. Some even have put in thousands of hours. I have. Will these hundreds of hours of traveling across multiple regions ever live up to something? Can't it be useful to us in adulthood when searching for a job? Well, that's what I'm here to find out. I'm going to apply to jobs using Pokemon as experience. Specifically, Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, the first generation. I got quite a few comments requesting this kind of video, and since Pokemon is currently the hot topic, might as well do it. Meet Red Trainer. He lives in Red's house in Pallet Town, Kanto, 02796. His email is kantotrainerred96@gmail.com. And, as always, I provided a number with Google Voice, including a voicemail. This voicemail was difficult to create because I wanted to stay true to the game. I think it works pretty well. We need to make his resume. Unlike my previous videos, like Luigi's Mansion and Animal Crossing, the Pokemon trainer in Pokemon never had an actual job. So, because it's been a very long time since I've had to build a resume without job experience, I searched far and wide for some examples and found a good starting point. Everybody wants to be a master. Everybody wants to show their skills, but not too much. Can't look too cocky, so I kept it tame. Beginning with the education. Since Red was just 11 years old when he embarked from Pallet Town, according to the American school system, he only finished the 5th grade. Up until 5th grade, he was the top of the class and only missed 2 homework assignments. Beyond his education, we have achievements. Red earned 8 badges, conquered the Elite Four, and became champion. He defeated the leader of a crime organization. Red successfully caught the man-made legendary Pokemon, Mewtwo, and he resurrected 3 extinct Pokemon. For his skills, I listed caretaking, working as a team, the ability to surf, cut, move boulders, and fly. He's proficient at bike riding, and he loves exploration. And finally, we have the closest thing to job experience we'll get, volunteer experience. Red worked at Professor Oak's lab starting in February 1996. He did field work with the Pokédex, assisted with raising Pokemon, and delivered parcels to and for Professor Oak. He also assisted the Kanto police time to time with various events, such as the downfall of Team Rocket. Red cleared large objects, or monsters, that blocked routes. And he helped with the investigation of a robbery in Cerulean City. What an outstanding citizen. That's a pretty impressive resume for an 11-year-old who doesn't age. If he did age, he would be 34 years old right now. I kind of wanted to put Red's age on here somewhere, but it isn't legal to hire an 11-year-old, so it's probably for the best. Anyway, now that we have a resume, we need a cover letter. In previous videos, I had more than just one cover letter, but it was really difficult coming up with more than just one for someone with such little experience. Don't blame me. Blame 1996 game limitations. So here's the cover letter. Okay, not really. Here's the real one. I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. Ever since I was just a kid from Pallet Town, I have loved pocket monsters of all shapes and sizes. I set out on an adventure at the age of 11, accompanied by my best friend, Charmander. On this adventure, I learned the basics of taking care of others and the importance of building a lasting and positive relationship with everyone, human or not. While I lacked job experience, I volunteered under the reputable Professor Samuel Oak, where I studied and took care of over 150 creatures. I also assisted Officer Jenny in putting a stop to Team Rocket's double trouble and waking up 2 lazy Snorlax. I believe my experience, coupled with the determination and courage I gained from my Pokemon adventures, would allow me to claim my rightful place at your company Thank you for your consideration for the position at your establishment. I believe that together, arm in arm, we can win the fight and build a stronger company because there's no better team. And then I encourage them to go on and call my number if they have any questions. So with that resume and cover letter, I took to Indeed.com, who I have tweeted at and asked to sponsor me, but they never responded. On Indeed, I applied to a variety of jobs: dog walker, dog groomer, veterinarian receptionist, pet stores, and of course, gyms. Because it's about time that Red gets his own gym that isn't a mountain. Okay, but Mount Silver is pretty epic. I applied to 50 jobs in the pet industry, and this is what happened. The next day, when I opened up the PC, I received less responses than I expected. 5 different emails from employers. Beginning with a response from a pet daycare. Thank you for your interest in joining our team. We have found other applicants who have more of the experience skills we are seeking. Best wishes in your job search. A generic response. That's fine. The part that really hurts is that their name is Crystal. Crystal, of all names. You were the chosen one. You should have hired us. It's alright. I forgive you, Crystal, only because you're the best game in the series. The second email was also a generic response, but it was asking for more information on my availability and why I'm interested in the job. I filled out an assessment they sent me, and I had high hopes of hearing from a Pokemaniac like myself, but there was no reply. Now, here's where things get interesting. The third email I received was from one of the pet daycares I applied to. Thanks for the application, Red Trainer. Love your skill set and experience level with all types of Pokemon. Unfortunately, I think you are too far away to hire. Would love it if you lived closer. I would be amused by this, but they spelled my last name incorrectly. It's Trainor, not Trainer. Okay, but for real, this is a great message. I'm glad someone understood. I'm a little upset they discriminated against me for my location. Their location in Seattle is just one SS and trip away. Oh well. The fourth email is wonderful. This one comes from a veterinarian office. Greetings, Red Trainer. While we accept Pokemon trainers of all shapes and sizes, we are looking for someone who specializes in the dog and cat ground types, as opposed to the lizard fire types. Because of this, we have decided to pursue other candidates. Best of luck in your future Pokemon adventures, Red Trainer. Catch 'em all. Savannah. We stand one African plain, and that's Savannah. This is amazing. I was in tears from laughing when I first received this email. I'm so glad they played along. It's very unfortunate that they didn't recognize my skills as a Pokemon master. Any master can handle a dog or cat ground type. I had a Rockruff on my team in Pokemon Sun and Moon, thank you very much. Well, anyway, there's always the last and final email from a pet store. Hi, Red. Thank you for submitting your resume. I'd like to hear more about your time in Professor Oak's lab. Can you tell me whether you have experience caring for Houndoom, Herdier, or Arcanine? If so, I think you'd fit right in here. Please let me know if you are interested in setting up a time to come in and check out our facility. While we do not have any of the traditional Pokemon, you may find our clients can be your best friends in a world we must defend. Yes! Yes! This is everything I could ever want. Red got a job. He basically got an interview. I mean, sure, this isn't a guaranteed interview, but they want to see Red Trainer. They want to meet him. I sure hope my ex who called Pokemon a child's game is watching this and sees that Pokemon can get you a job. Maybe. Basically, they technically didn't mention him getting a job, but I'm sure they're very impressed by Red's skills and they'd hire him on the spot. But that's all the emails I got. Unfortunately, Red Trainer still doesn't have a job, but potentially has one at the pet store. He just has to go in and see. Either way, we got some really fun responses and I'm glad people had fun with it. I received some comments saying that I'm being too obvious that this is fake. And yes, I am making it closer to fake than real. because I feel like describing a Pokemon adventure without being obvious is very difficult and will sound ridiculous and stupid. But if I do continue the series, which is likely, I'll try to walk the line of fake and real a bit better, because when people believe it's real, it definitely yields better responses. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching. I'll have more videos in the future, so stay tuned, and don't actually apply the Pokemon experience. Actually, you could. You might get a job at a pet store. That could be pretty fun.